Hello, Beauty Squad. It's your girl, TT, Latanya Christina. I feel like there's always lipstick on my teeth. Welcome back to my channel of all things life, love, and of course, beauty. I hope you guys are having a wonderful summer. My summer had been going good until I've been dealing with eczema. Why my hair has been up because I have eczema on the back of my neck. That's about cleared up. Skin rashes, environmental factors, but my birthday is coming up. Something to totally look forward to, and I'm so excited about that. And you guys are probably going to get ready with me as I look forward to celebrating my birthday with family and friends. So that's in a few more days. But today, well, as we all know, this year I have taken a stance and I haven't purchased nearly as much makeup as I have in the last several years. So I have learned a lot this year from not buying a lot of makeup. And I want to share that with you. And I've said it in a couple of my last videos, you know, how many highlighters do we need? How much foundation, do we need? How many palettes, do we need? And I just went into the new year saying, I'm not going to fall for every release, collaboration, new product that comes out this year. So I have educated myself, and I feel like I should educate you guys as well too, because I think makeup can get expensive. Makeup, skincare, beauty, it can get very expensive very quickly. And we all go out and buy more products. It's like, oh, I'm going somewhere and buying more products. I tell you, I have so many products I haven't touched or used maybe 2 or 3 times, and then I put them down and I'm like, oh, as I'm trying to, put makeup together that I want to wear for my birthday party. And I'm going, I have so much great makeup. I don't need to go out and buy more. And I've been reading a lot about the beauty industry, how big it is. It's going to grow even more by 2020 to some, $700 billion. I mean, something crazy, like that. And I'll tell you why it's growing, because we buy everything. We buy everything. So I'm just learning to not buy everything. I don't have a money tree in the backyard. And it's a lot of it is not even really about money. It's just being more picky, really waiting till products come in the store to see it, feel it, touch it, smell it in person, instead of just buying it because someone else said, we should buy it. And don't get me wrong, I've still done that once or twice, this year. But some products I've waited till they were available in Sephora, and I was like, okay, I don't really need that in my life. So, and we all know, if I need it in my life, I gotta have it. And that's my stance. And so I want to share my thoughts. The dog is in here. I want to educate, you guys on, I'm going to say maybe the top 5 reasons right now I have stopped purchasing so much makeup. As this year, we're in August already, and I can count how much makeup I purchased this year on both hands, and I still have plenty of fingers left. I mean, I haven't bought a lot of stuff this year, and I'm proud to say that. And I compiled a list of things, and I'm like, I'm going to share that because, like I said, I feel the need to want to educate, as well too, as to how we can stop buying so much makeup. So we're going to get into it today. I hope you guys get something out of it. Walk away with something more that you didn't know before. We'll just see. I'm just trying to help keep more money in all of our pockets and help towards my retirement, because I don't know about you, but I don't plan on working until I'm like 80 years old. So, or even 70 for that matter. As a matter of fact, I played the lottery and I'm trying to not work as much as I can. So, but before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the little bell so you know when my videos have been uploaded. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. Like, comment. I'm open to suggestions because this is all, you know, this is an interactive conversation and it goes both ways. And I do respond to all comments that I get, good, bad, and anything, you know, in between, because it's all a learning process for all of us. So let's get into how to stop buying so much makeup, or my top 5 reasons for not buying so much makeup. Stay tuned. Okay, so I have a lot of notes here because I read a lot of beauty articles. I read a lot of, you know, blogs and, you know, anything beauty related that sparks my interest. And I also read a lot about, you know, retiring and investing and things like that. And, you know, my mind is just constantly, you know, going. And like I said, I'm not trying to work until I'm 80 years old. So here's what I think. Top 5 reasons how to stop buying so much makeup. Number 5. Anxiousness. I get it. As I said in my last video, when I spoke of Pat McGrath, she advertised her foundation line in May and it didn't come out until the end of July. The anxious and just the buildup on Instagram and everywhere, Twitter, you know, it was there. And, you know, all these releases, it's anxious just to buy, to say you're the first to have it. You know, we buy makeup for a lot of different reasons. You know, for some, it's to cover up something you're trying to hide. May it be an insecurity or, you know, something, you know, with your skin you're trying to hide. And I stopped being so anxious. My dog is sitting under here. Jesus Christ. And stop being so anxious and saying, oh my God, okay, I need that first. Or if I don't have it right now today, you know, I'm going to die. And I think if we are more patient with ourselves and like I mentioned in my intro, you know, trying to wait till products come in the store. Usually by the time they're released online, they're usually available in Sephora and Ulta usually a couple weeks later. I've been waiting for that. And I'm just like, because I don't have to have it right now. So number 5 is being too anxious. Number 4, words that I live by, needed in my life. I say with any and everything, like, oh, I really need that in my life. And usually I'm going to have that in my life, whether it's clothes or shoes, makeup, perfume, whatever it is. And I've taken a step back from that this year. And I'm like, you know what? I don't necessarily need that. You know, I like it, or I would purchase things that I didn't like just for the sake of getting it. And I didn't like it. So what did I do? I ended up giving it away or taking it back. And that's no good either. The thought of collecting makeup, where did that come from? Makeup has no value whatsoever. It does not increase in value over time. 10, 20 years from now, it is going to be expired well before then. But it adds no value, which is why I don't fall for, you know, makeup releases that are collections. You know, and people will buy, and that's what you choose, you know, use it as a collector's item. Makeup has no value. Zero value. Why save it? Why get it just to put it away? If the packaging is pretty and all that, that's, you know, that's not even good enough for me these days. Is to say, you know what, I like the packaging. And don't get me wrong, the packaging can make or break a purchase, a lot of times, but I don't buy collections to save them. Makeup ain't got no sort of value. And that's where I've detached myself from that part of makeup. Is it's not bringing, any monetary value to me in the future. So there's no need for me to try to hold on to certain things because all makeup expires. Okay. Number 3. I think we all fall victim to this. Emotional buying. And what I mean by emotional is a combination of being anxious, needed it in my life. There's a rush, an emotional rush, a desire, a need to want that, to have that lipstick, that gloss, that eyeshadow palette. It's like, oh my God, or sometimes, and I've fallen victim to this at night when I can't sleep. I'm on Sephora.com. I'm bored or I can't sleep, and what do? Start buying stuff. I mean, it could be anything. An air fryer. I'm up the other night. I can't sleep. I'm like, oh, I should buy an air fryer. Emotional buying, because there's some sort of emotion attached to it that you're drawn to because you feel that it's something that you need that you probably really, really don't. So, emotional buying. Number 2, one of my favorites, reviews. Someone who does reviews, and I do give my honest opinion. If I haven't liked something, I've definitely shared that, with you all. Something I didn't like, I'm like, it's over there, it's out of sight, out of mind. I don't look at it. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to give it away kind of deal. And we all go off reviews. Don't get me wrong, we do. And we'll buy based on a certain review. And you have to ask yourself sometimes, are the reviews really honest? Are they being paid to be honest about, their reviews, and all of that? We look for genuine reviews. I give a genuine review. And if I don't like something, I'm like, I don't like it. I'm taking it back, or I'm going to give it away, kind of deal. Reviews, and sometimes good or bad. Sometimes bad ones will encourage you to buy, because you're like, it can't be that bad. Let me go get it and try it for myself. And there you go. Then you get it, you might like it, and you get it, and you might not like it. And you're like, oh, I should have listened to, that person who gave that review. Reviews are really hit or miss. And it's everybody's perception is different, because I know I've purchased things that others liked and others didn't like, and vice versa. So, I mean, there's been a lot of things I've been influenced to buy that I just did not absolutely like at all. And that was another reason why I stopped buying so much. Is I need to, yes, I can still be influenced, but now I'm influenced with a couple question marks as to whether I think I need it. It's just something functional that I can use, or like I've said, I'll just wait till it comes in the store and let me see it, feel it, touch it, smell it, and make my determination from there. We don't have to buy everything that all of the beauty enthusiasts and influencers like. And, I know everyone is supposed to disclose if they're being paid for a review or something like that. But then when you're being paid for something, then the question comes is, how honest are you really being? If you're getting paid X amount of dollars for a review and it's good, use your own judgment. Reviews. Number 1. Everything that's new that comes out, we don't need it. Hyper-consumerism is at an all-time high, where we as consumers are buying any and everything based on what someone else has said, what someone else has worn. Someone had something in their hand, like, oh my God, I've got to have it. The packaging, PR, all of that being rolled into one is something new that we all feel we need and we want. When at some point we're going to get tired of the product and we set it aside until the next one comes along. Launches come out all the time. Some people buy everything that comes out. I don't know how they do it because I can't do it. But some people do. And the products that are coming out constantly, in my opinion, with all the releases, they're robbing us of our financial freedom. I'm not preaching by any means here, but makeup can get really costly and expensive. And for me, I like high-end products. They're not cheap. I have several products here that I've paid, loose powders, $60 for, that I know some people necessarily would not pay $60 for. So, I guess my thought is, think of your future. Is makeup really worth you sacrificing, you working until your 80s, or your 90s? Because makeup is a constant. If you're ever on Sephora, Ulta, Beautylist, Trendmood, oh my God, I don't think she or they sleep on Trendmood, because there's constant makeup coming out all the time, and it's baiting all of us. You kind of go, oh my God, this is coming, this is coming. I mean, we're already being presented with Christmas collections already. I saw something for Kylie Cosmetics, Sephora Cosmetics, MAC Cosmetics for Christmas. We haven't even gotten to Labor Day, as of yet, but it's putting you in that mindset that I need to have that, when it comes out. And I think we as consumers, we need to take the power back. Let brands know that we have the buying power, and you can market to us all day, but it needs to be a good product. It needs to be a quality product. We're not going to buy everything that's put out, because truth be told, everything that is put out there, some of it is not all good, and you know it. You absolutely know it. And me personally, I've taken inventory of what I have, and I rotate my items weekly, and that helps me get through a lot of products. So meaning, powders or highlighters, every week I'm changing them out, usually a couple times a week. So I use, everything. I might use 2 eyeshadow palettes at a time. Right now I'm using Jackie Aina and the Perception palette from Shayla. I'm using both of those at the same time, trying to get through what I have, because makeup is not going to stop coming out. And so I said, you know what, I'm just going to, use everything that's close to me and rotate it the next week, and those items that are far away, bring them close and get those, in the system of being used regularly. I need to hit the pan on some eyeshadow palette at some point, because if not, you just keep buying and buying. You're like, oh my God, I forgot I had this. It looks brand new. I mean, we're not gonna know. And I think, get rid of items you're not using, you're not wearing. Get away from, give those items away, or take them back and get your money back, because they're just sitting there. And you'll say, oh, I'll get to it, and you'll never get to it. You will never get to it. So give it away, or take it back if it's not too late. So I think Sephora changed their return policy, but I hold on to receipts. Take it back and exchange it, if you can, because that opportunity is, still there for you. And then I would suggest, take, really ID what you like, what you love, what you like to see yourself in, and kind of stick with that. Let products, run out. The only thing I really run out of consistently is foundation. I run out of that, and my skincare pretty much all the time, because that's something that I use every day. Eyeshadow palettes, they come and go. Bronzers, they come and go. Highlighters, they're just passed, back and forth, which is why I have a system of rotating products every week on my makeup table that I'm going to use. And it's been productive, for me to get through some products. I'm like, oh, I forgot I had that. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, use it. You know, and as I said earlier, my birthday is coming up. I don't have to buy any new makeup. Why? Because I have plenty. You know, I have the Jackie Aina palette I purchased recently. My review on that palette, I'll link that. You know, and that's been one of maybe 3 palettes I've purchased. 4 palettes maybe I purchased, you know, this year. And in rotation with others. Mix some of your older ones from a year or 2 ago with some of the new ones. You know, so, you know, you can use them because eyeshadow palettes, I love eyeshadow palettes. I'll be the first to tell you, I love a good eyeshadow palette. But I don't need every eyeshadow palette that comes out. I absolutely don't. Which is why I'm only buying what I like. So that's my suggestion. Take the power back. You know, think of your future. Makeup has no value. As much as I love it, we all love it, it has absolutely no monetary value whatsoever. And, you know, this is just me trying to educate, you know, all of you, because I love makeup. And please don't take this, you know, the wrong way. I love makeup, but I've just had this epiphany this year that I'm not going to buy a lot of makeup I'm not going to use. And everything I've purchased this year, I have used. And it is now in rotation with something older than I'm using on a weekly basis. My suggestion to you. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below, like, comment, thumbs up, you know, thumbs down. I'm just here to help. That's all. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, your girl TT, who could be your next financial advisor, is out. Bye.